So do you believe Jesus was a communist?
God, no.
Why?
Because
He wanted everyone to work together for the common good, right? So did you hear about this one from the Pope? This is you watch Stephen Crowder, right?
yes,
You're in the Mug
he's
Club.
one of my favorite Christian artists of all time.
Yeah, right. Entertainers, maybe. Yeah, guy. He does do some.
Actually, that was a David.
Missed it.
Every time, you did.
See, every time he comes in, he calls him David Crowder, which, as we all know, is a. Yeah, right. And so I'm the goose now.
You are.
Damn it!
You got.
I guess now I got to go shave.
You got to shave it.
We got to. Yes, woo. Anyway, so on his show, I don't know if you caught this. He had a clip of the Pope.
I did not catch that.
Well, wouldn't you know?
Which show is this? Because I haven't seen him in like 6 weeks.
I forget. So I'll give you some context and start from the beginning of the clip.
The Pope, that we need to abandon individualism and liberty for the collective good. We've had to translate it. This is an actual, he gave this at a vaccine conference.
Dios Creador infunde en nuestros corazones un espíritu nuevo y generoso para abandonar nuestros individualismos y promover el bien común.
Talk to me.
I can't read, and I don't understand popism. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say something.
No. Give me. For those folks that can't read.
I was gonna pop it up.
Okay, give us a breakdown.
Yeah, well, basically, he said you got to sacrifice individuality and liberty for the common good. And but see, the thing is, when the Pope talks, he doesn't just talk as a dude talking about, hey, you know what, if you can do some good, then maybe. But he's a representative, especially if you're Catholic. My goodness, he's infallible. He just said that
anything
it's a Christian
he says
principle
represents what they believe.
Yeah, as a Christian principle.
As a Christian Catholic principle.
Yeah, but he's saying that's what Christ taught. And so it made me think: is he right? Not sure. I'm hoping there's more context to it than that. But he's saying God did this. So God gave us this huge heart, generous heart, to abandon individual liberties in lieu of the common good.
That sounds like big government coming in and taking care of the people. Because if it wasn't for the generous hearts of those that actually produce an income, those who produce wealth, those who contribute and give to charitable organizations because they're charitable people, it's because of the individual. It's because of the individual relationship between whatever compels one person to give charitably and that person. And government can never be a charitable giver because they only take from you to give to someone else.
Yeah, they don't make their own money.
That's anti-Christ.
Yeah, right? So it's not... One would say that the idea of taxation isn't antithetical to Christianity because you have Christ saying, render unto Caesar what Caesar's render unto... instead of saying, no, don't pay, taxes are evil. He didn't come out against taxes. He came out again, so pay what's due to the government, but render what's due to God, So, but exorbitant taxes is theft.
Oh man,
I think that in order for our government to work, they need tax. In fact, that's what changed us from the Articles of Confederation to the federal government we have now. Well, not now. That had then to what it morphed into and evolved negatively into now.
I don't think there should be an income tax. Period. Lock, stock, and barrel. I think there should be a use tax. I think I'm okay with that.
I don't know. I'd have to study it more.
Don't tax my production.
So do you believe Jesus was a communist?
God, no.
Why?
Because
he wanted everyone to work together for the common good, right? Everyone according to their gifts.
Well,
that's straight out of the Corinthians.
But that's not. There's nothing communist. That's like that's anti-God.
Well, there's no government in the kingdom of God, right?
Morality, right?
There's no government constituted.
So you bat me down a theological conversation. I'm probably going to falter because.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't think Jesus is a communist. That's stupid.
Right.
Of course he's not. If anything, he's a theocrat. He's a hereditary theocrat living in a kingdom.
Yeah,
he's a king. IQ. Yeah, he's a king, right? Sure, so it's obviously a kingdom. So the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
And it's a religious king because he's a high priest under the line of Melchizedek, right? So he's a king and a high priest. So the kingdom of heaven is not a communist. It's a kingdom, and it's a theocracy. Because,
Okay.
Yeah, and the state religion is Christianity.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So he's not a communist for damn sure, and it's
Well, here.